You want to strengthen your body and your mind, create more resilience so that you can play with your grandkids or any other family members, whether it's at the park, in the yard, or wherever else they may take you? Well, if so, you're in the right place. All right, let's start with the feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Get as tall as you can and then let go 5%. And then begin to rotate from the hips and the waist, letting the hands knock against the lower back and the lower abdomen. We call this knocking on the door of life. So the door of life is an acupressure point in the lower back. When we knock on it, it stimulates the energy throughout the body. All right, then we can send some energy to the heart and lungs. So the front hand hits up at the chest. So nice and soft at first. Stimulating the energy there. This can help to boost the immune system as well. All right, and then coming back down to the lower abdomen. And then slowing it down, coming back to center, just taking a moment to feel into the body. And then with both hands together, we'll sync the chi. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as you gather into the heart, and then send the energy back down towards the earth. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing back down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Really feeling the sensations. One more time, sync the chi. This time the arms float up in front as we open the door. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, softening down. It's like you're resting on a wave in the ocean. One more time, open the door. Start of the journey. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. It's like a nice big good morning stretch, opening the shoulders and chest, decompressing the spine, holding up the sky, and then letting it go. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, other pushes down, connecting the sky and the earth. Switching sides. You can keep the spine neutral at first, or if you want, this time you can do a side bend. Just easing in one more time to the other side, connecting above and below. This time, bottom hand comes up, push to the corner, the other hand pushes behind. Coming back to center, push to the other corner, the dragon spreads its wings. This time, if you want, you can turn a little bit more, pivoting on the feet. You can let the back heel come up, and then once more to the other side. This time the back hand swings around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water. The other hand comes around, the dragon swings its tail, sending little waves out into the distance. One more time, drift across. This time the hands come together, prayer position, they float right to the heart center. And then step one foot out to the side, and then softening the hips and knees. Then as you rise up, the fingertips point up as you look to the opposite side, coming back down to center, other side, swimming dragon. Coming down just as much as it feels okay. Coming back up. All right, one more time. This time the hands turn onto their sides and float right across the eye level, and then across the heart, lower abdomen. We call this the swimming dragon, part 2. Floating back up for another round. Drift across, a little bit lower, opening the wrists, the shoulders, down low. Then release, round out and hug the tree. From here, the fingertips dip down into the earth. Fingers point forward all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Digging in the garden. Big circle all the way up and over, almost like you're holding a column of air. One more time. And then from here, reverse direction. Fingertips point up, they float all the way out and down, scooping under, and then back up the center line as we harvest from the garden. All right, one more time. This time, round out, hug the tree. The arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon, pivot on the heel, point the toes out to the side. And then from here, we'll carry the moon around the earth as it orbits around, stirring the energy in the body. We sometimes call this stirring the chi. And then reverse direction, going the other way. Almost like you're carrying something precious that you don't want to let go, but not too tight. All right, and then from here, hug the tree, bring it back to center, pivot on the heel, and then from here, the arms open up wide. Then this hand here scoops under, catch the moon, pivot on the heel, toes point out to the side. The moon orbits the earth, circling around. Nice and easy, feeling the sensations. And then reverse direction. Whichever way you're going, just go the other way. Circling around. Still breathing. And then from here, hug the tree, bring it back to center. Step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart. And then push out to the side. Draw them back in, push out to the other side. The dragon stretches its tail. This time, as you push to the side, the opposite foot points right out to the other side. Step back in, other side, tap the toe right out to the side. All right, this time you can tap the toe in front. Coming back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the toe. This time you can step behind. You don't have to step very far. All right, one more time, stepping behind. And then you can keep stepping directly behind, or this time you can cross diagonally behind. Very nice, one more time. Hug the tree. The hands draw in towards the heart. Shift the weight, step out to the corner as you push the mountain. Drawing in and pushing out. One more time, the push. All right, this time the palms face towards each other. The hands go out to the corner. Palms face away from each other. They open, circling out and around, scooping under, and then back out to the corner. Parting the clouds. Opening, breathing. Just feeling into the body. One more time, parting the clouds. And then from here, step the front foot back in. The hands come back in towards the heart. Shift the weight, step to the other corner, and push. Drawing back in. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. This time, the palms face towards each other. The hands go out to the corner. Palms face away from each other. They open, circling around, scooping under, and then back to the corner. Parting the clouds. Feeling all the sensations. How mindful can you be? One more time, open. This time, step in, hug the tree, soften. From here, the hands both float all the way over to the side, and then down, and then float all the way up to the other side, to about shoulder height. And then from here, this hand scoops down and comes right out in front to about eye level, and then back down. All right, same side, just the arms at first, coming right out in front, the other one down by the hip. This time, if you want, you can lift your leg. Touching down as needed, the rooster stands on one leg. Stepping down, touching down or lifting up higher if you like, meeting yourself where you're at. One more time, on this side, the rooster. Other side, the hands drift over, they float up to shoulder height. And then this hand scoops down and comes right out in front. Taking your time, floating back down. Breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need, as long as you're breathing. All right, this time you can lift the leg, the elbow right over the thigh, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. Touching down or lifting, just letting go of judgment the best you can, bringing curiosity to your experience. One more time, the rooster. And then circle around, hug the tree. From here, the arms open up wide, the hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other, they float up the midline and drift out to the sides, the fountain. Breathing in, breathing out, really letting go. How much can you let go? Connecting with the water element, feeling soft but powerful. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, they soften. This time, the palms face towards each other, they scoop down, they brush out to the sides, coming back up to shoulder height. Coming down, back up in front of the heart. Breathing in, breathing out, cleansing the lungs. Clearing out all the old stuck energy that's no longer serving you. Making room for the new. All right, one more time, cleansing the lungs. Very nice. All right, this time the hands float down, they drift out to the sides. And they float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And this hand here floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. Creating focus, clarity, feeling centered and at peace. This time, both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down, then circle in front, gather the energy, bring it back into the heart to transform to loving kindness. One more time, opening the heart. This time, make a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. And let your body rock and sway ever so gently. Bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the gentle rocking motion in the body. Feeling the sensations of the breath. Then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow.